What problem with y'all, man? It's your boy T Mike, man. Last 48 hours might have been crazy for a nigga. But I'm transmuting the energy. And I got something to tell y'all. So y'all know what time it is, don't
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
it? Believe it, man. So, I'd say about 8 months back, I had started something very new for myself. I challenged myself. I said, nigga, I'm finna write a book. So I started locking in. Like, I had zoned out. Like, when I write my books, I go into this mode where I don't talk to nobody, no social medias. I ain't smoking. I'm not doing nothing. I'm waking up on that book, going to sleep on that book, middle of the night, 3 a.m. I'm writing the book. Like, I'm locked in when I write. So, during the midst of this, something told me, like, you're going to overload yourself. So take a little break, something, Mike. So I go outside to go wash the car and shit. While I'm washing the car, I see two YNs, you know what I'm saying, walking up the street. Now, one of the YNs, I've known him. He stay on the same street and shit. Like, we done had plenty of conversations. You know what I'm saying? Then tried to take him under my wing, all that shit with the wolf. So I see him walking with a young nigga. I don't know this other young nigga. So I'm just washing the car and shit. While I'm washing the car, they go sit at this house across the street, right? So the young nigga that I know, he go in the house and shit. But this random young nigga, he just sitting on the porch watching me watch the car and shit. So he holler out some across the street like, I need to get this or that to watch the car, some. And I'm like, huh? I can't hear him, so he come up to me. Now, when he come up to me and shit, he just started talking to me. And I don't know how it happened. He started talking to me about the Lord. He started talking to me about he know how to make music, like he can beatbox and he can do all different shit. And the nigga started beatboxing and shit, and it was some cold shit. I was like, what the fuck? So, like, the conversation spread it all the way. Like, we kept talking, and the more he got to talking to me about shit, it was like he was talking like he was really one of God's children, like, but he was just in his YN form. So he telling me like he read the Bible every day. This nigga talking about he's saving himself for marriage and all this shit. I'm like, how old you is, my nigga? He like, man, I'm 19 and this and that. I'm like, damn, are you talking like this? So when he telling me all this shit, he showing me like he know how to with the music shit. He be making beats and all kinds of shit. So So in my mind, this is what I see. I see an opportunity, man. I see, like, this nigga just randomly, this ain't no random meetup. And this young nigga sound like he just need some help, like some guidance type of shit, like something, like, so he don't lose track. So he telling me all kind of shit about he don't want to be a YN and all kind of shit, but it's just the lifestyle where we grew up and all that. I'm like, oh, damn, for real, young nigga? So I called my business partner. And I'm like, hey, man, I got somebody you need to talk to, or meeting this and that shit. And he like, all right, bet, we gonna hook up tonight. So this young nigga kick it with me for like 3 hours straight. Like, I don't know how, I came from washing the car. Remember, I was supposed to be writing my book type of shit, but I took a break to go wash the car. That's what I'm saying. So so I'm like, everything happened for a reason, right? I'm in that motherfucker. We talking this shit. He just going on. We talking about spiritual shit, all kind of shit, woo. So later that night, we meet up with my partner. You know what I'm saying? We ain't finna take him to our spots and shit like that. So we meet him in one of just a public spot that we be at type shit. We meet up with the young nigga and shit. We remember I told you I ain't been smoking or none of this shit because I'm locked in on my book type shit. My partner, he got some gas with him. He pull up and shit with the woo, smoking this with the woo. We just talking. The young nigga started. I never thought no shit like this happened. You know how niggas be rapping for niggas on camera and shit. Like they walk up to a nigga like a rapper and want him to sign him. This young nigga started rapping for me, like he mentioning that's TNT this and that's like he really. I'm like, okay, it sounds like he really want to be a part of this shit, but it ain't that easy to join this shit, my nigga. Come on, my nigga. So I play it smooth and shit like that with the woo. I'm like, yeah, we fucking with you, all that shit with the woo. So the young nigga get to telling us shit like his personal life and shit. He like his mama don't be letting him out the house and all of this and some other shit. And then he told me 19 and shit. So that already was a red flag. So I'm like, all right. So we don't know the situation. We just listening to him, but he sound like he's hurt. He like, yeah, can we get him some weed or something? Because to keep his mama off his ass, basically, type of shit. So my partner, he the one got the shit right now. So he like, young nigga, he gave him a nice little shit and go off with the woo. So after he leave, me and my partner have a discussion like, what you think about this young nigga? And we like, man, I think shit we could help the nigga. My partner in his mind, he like, man, I got the beat machine. We thinking I done gave the young nigga some merch, all this shit, some clothes, all this already. We like, man, nah, we could really, you know what I'm saying, get a nigga a care package, showing him different shit with the woo. Cause when I first gave him a shirt, he was like, man, ain't nobody ever gave me nothing, and he damn near wanted to cry type of shit. So I'm like, yeah, man, I think he'll be appreciative of this shit with the woo. Cause I'm so used to ungrateful motherfuckers around me, so I'm just like, man, yeah, I think that young nigga might be smooth type shit. So we plotting about how we finna really turn the young nigga up and he gonna be under our wing type of shit, right? So I always let motherfuckers, he talking about some that's TNT already. He don't know shit about the brand. You know how deep this rabbit hole go? So I'm like, I'm gonna give him some space. I know he watching the nigga ass, right? So we get to social medias and shit. The very next morning, this nigga texts me some Grand Rising. Now I ain't say nothing. I ain't say too much. Hold on, motherfucking airplane. God damn. My bad. They dropping bombs over Baghdad in this bitch. But nah, it's a real shit though. So the nigga texts me some Grand Rising. Now when people know about a nigga spiritual shit, it's certain shit that they do. They don't realize like. I see it as insulting because I feel like you playing with me type shit. But I play it cool. Don't text me. I don't say no fucking Grand Rising. That's the cliche why I say them fake spiritual people shit. All that shit be so cliche. That's why I just peep it. I just like the message. I don't even respond because I know I want to see how far your research gonna go. If you really want to be around a nigga and see what's going on with a nigga type shit. So about 10 days later, I asked the young nigga, I'm like, what you want? I had finished writing my book and shit. Now, I forgot to mention, during the first meeting, I'm telling them niggas like I write my book and shit like that. Like I'm constantly talking about it because I'm so locked in. You gotta think, bro, I'm writing a novel. Like I'm a nigga. So it's like I'm really doing this. So when you know me, I'm hyper focused. I'm obsessive with my work. When I get whatever I'm doing, I become obsessive with that shit. That's why I'm able to do certain shit. So this nigga said, yeah, man, you making that book your idol. And when he said it, it threw me off. Like, I felt something in that time, but I was like, damn, I don't know how to feel about it, but something like, okay, we finna see, right? So I hit the nigga up, like 10 days later, I tell him to meet me in the same spot type of shit, woo the woo. At this time, I had to completed the book. I done got this shit published and all that shit, so I'm feeling good. I'm about to celebrate type of shit. Now I'm back in my mode. I can go make some music. I can do whatever I want to do. Back to the videos and all that shit. So I'm sitting there, I'm smoking this shit like that with the wolf. While I'm sitting there, he walk up and shit. He like, man, cuz, I need some weed, cuz. I need some weed. T might fuck with me on some weed. And I'm looking at the nigga like I'm laughing and shit. He like, man, I ain't smoked since last time we was this and that. Like he's talking to me and shit. I'm just looking at the nigga like, all right, whatever. So we just talking and shit with the woo. He telling me about different shit. So I tell my partner pull up. He pull up and shit with the woo. So he get to laughing and shit. The young nigga, he like, man, T might got that gas and shit. He was like, this shit he used to give me was some bullshit. Woo the woo, woo the woo. Keep in mind, my partner gave him this shit for the free. Remember, he gave him this shit for the free type of shit. So I'm not seeing it as what it really is yet, because you gotta think we trying to take the, so we think he just like busting his balls, he playing with him, like he joking with him type shit. So ain't nobody taking it too serious, right? So we kicking it and shit, woo the woo, and the young nigga said something, and it made me freeze. And when it made me freeze, that's when everything started to clear up, the images. I said, I need to observe this motherfucker. So if you let people talk, as I keep telling y'all, they gonna tell you exactly who they are and what the fuck they want. So I'm just sitting there smoking shit with the wolf. It's a full moon, a beautiful ass full moon. So I end up asking the young nigga, I'm like, so what you done learned about the brand and shit like that? The young nigga then did his research on me throughout the hood type shit, and he started calling me OG. He started to learn more. He like, oh, you OG, you this and that type of shit. And I'm just like, I guess people call me shit like that, but I don't, you know what I'm saying, ego shit. I don't give a fuck about this shit. Even though I didn't earn that shit, that's cool. Fine. So he like, yeah, T-Mike a OG. T-Mike is big dog type shit. So I'm like, all right, I hear all this shit with the woo. What you done learned about That's TNT, my nigga? He like, I just know it's very spiritual. I'm like, okay. So he get to talking and he like, yeah, man, I need a pill. He like, he take pills and shit. I'm like, hey man, we don't do none of that kind of shit. Like, we the nature. Like, you see these trees and shit, but that's what we fuck with, trees and shit. All them pills and man-made drugs and shit, we don't do all that, cause that shit gonna kill you. Woo. So he started trying to basically have a defense case against him taking pills and shit. Like, yeah, he told me his two brothers were in the army and they had got killed and shit like that and all of this shit with the woo. And he like, he's a I forgot what, he's a marksman, you know what I'm saying? His family is a military family and all of this shit with the woo. And then remember I told you I started looking at the full moon? I was listening to all this shit. And the more he started talking, the more this shit ain't make sense. Cause you telling me like you come from a military background, family, all this shit, woo the woo, and y'all are not even poor. Y'all are very fucking poor, and it's a more of, don't military people get benefits? And you telling me all these like your whole some shit just ain't adding up, type of shit, right? So he's saying all of this shit with the woo. And then he kept saying like, man, I need some weed, or I need to come up on like $10 or something. And then he was like, so we sitting there, I'm playing it cool. I'm just staring at the moon. My partner is constantly talking to the nigga. My partner know what I'm doing. The young nigga don't know what I'm doing. He think I'm just spiritual, like I'm in La La Land, like I'm a goof ass nigga type of shit. I'm just paying attention, man. So he like, man, you know, if I was with my niggas right now, we'll be trying to get some money right now. So he was saying slick shit of woo the woo, and it was kind of like, is he trying to insult us? Like we ain't get, cause we just chill. He don't know about investments and shit like that. He don't know about niggas getting paid and they sleep. He don't know about none of this shit. So it's just, I'm just observing him. So I tell my partner, man, we gotta go to the store and shit. I need some more cigars. So we pull up to the stove. My partner driving though. I look through the rearview mirror and I tell my partner, I give my partner the money. Oh shit. I'm like, man, go get this out of there. Woo woo. I'm not trying to little boy my partner. I see in this young nigga eyes, if me and my partner, we was gonna both get out the car, he was gonna try to stay in the truck. Man, he was gonna steal, he was gonna go through all my partner had plenty of shit in his back seat. I said, so I look, when my partner go in the store, I'm like, so what you plan on? Like, what's your plan, my nigga? What you trying to inspire to do with this shit? That nigga said, man, what I want to do is, you know what I'm saying, feed the homeless or some shit. He was saying shit that he thought I wanted to hear type of shit, cause he thought he figured a nigga out type of shit. I said, hey, what you want to do it for? I said for business, my nigga. That ain't big. That's the charity part. We gonna do that shit regardless. Fuck with the people. So I'm like, what you want to do for business? He's like, I don't know, bro. Some people don't have stuff figured out. So when we pull back up to the spot, he like, bro, I don't know why people act like people have everything figured out and stuff like that. He was basically trying to talk shit about a nigga in front of a nigga without saying. It was so. Niggas think, I don't know what the fuck go through niggas' head. So, alright, my partner dip off. So, now I'm finna dip out type shit. The young nigga started walking with me and shit. He like, man, T-Mike, man, you could, I don't know if you front niggas or nothing, but, man, you could fuck with me, on the gram or something. He was like, I know this lady, she ain't like my mama, but she be fucking with me. I need to find $10. He started fiending. And I looked. I said, I ain't even say, I'm just looking at him. And he like, fuck with please. Like he saying, please, begging for a gram of weed. And I'm like, you ain't no YN. You a junkie, nigga. I was like, what the? He like, man, you ain't even got to give me the whole gram, like a 0.5 or something. And I'm looking at this young nigga like, do you know? You know what? All right. So he like, bro, just I'm gonna send you the money, fool. I promise, fool. I said, okay. I give him like a little 0.5, put a 0.5, and I said, here. He like, yeah. He started trying to walk. He was like, yeah, I'm gonna holler at you, and I'm gonna hit you up, and I'm gonna woo and woo. That lame ass nigga still watching That's TNT to this day. You think I didn't hear from him? Remember how I told you my partner was finna get this nigga a beat machine? This shit, what we was finna get this nigga thousands of dollars worth of equipments and shit, plenty of clothes. We was for just being in our presence around us, nigga. That's invaluable. The shit that you gonna take in and learn from us. And this nigga threw it all away because he was fiending for a gram of weed. Hey, man, it's spooky out here, but you see how I told you it showed you different shit, man? That shit showed me something, because it shows you how the lower entities come at you. This young nigga came at me like he wanted to be a mentee type of shit. And then it made sense to me. Because you want to know what he told me, the young nigga he came with, what he told him about me. He was like, yeah, this T-Mike and shit, he cool as hell. He'll smoke some weed with you. He'll do this and that. That's all he heard. So this nigga played under a nigga all for hours in a day just so he could get a gram of weed. You could have been at work or some shit, nigga, and you could have bought you a damn near a quarter ounce if you'd have worked the whole day. But you literally, I guess, dick rided till you got a gram of weed, bro. That's why I say these niggas, they don't never see the bigger picture, dog. Dog, I'm talking about, I really wish I could, I don't know how to, I'm saying it, but the shit we had planned for this young nigga, man, that shit is a shame, boy. But when people show you who they are, believe them. They think this spiritual shit means you stupid, like you gullible. Like I said, like I paid the fool to catch a fool. I was quiet. I was sitting there looking at the motherfucking full moon. I'm so locked in with it and shit like that. He thinking he just talking out his, he just constantly talking and revealing who he really was to us, man. Because he had got so, he felt like he was accepted at that point. At the second meeting, he felt like, oh, I got these niggas figured out. They some weird spiritual ass niggas and this and that shit. No, you stupid ass nigga. A nigga been peeped your game. A nigga just ain't say shit. It's chess, not checkers, man. Play a fool to catch a fool. Use your spiritual gifts. My gifts told me what was up with you, and I believe them. So believe it.